name lomi Fidelis Semoso, mi principal long Pemana Ltd. Imi staplo place lomi, Malasang long Malasang village, and part belong Stalato constituency long AVG, and Stalato is the program area belong this program I need long PACD. Time me finish long work lomi long mostly me come lo place long 2001. Me come up lo June 2001 August me starting work involvement lomi lo cacao. So me katim all geta all pla cacao na lo lapun man family na me replant him. Me one pla first pla pama I've been involved long planning clone or new pla clones. You know I need one pla program no gat me yet me kisim one pla poma breeder long cocoa board. Them come helping me long starting work long me long establishing lik nursery na me play start cloning body mol cacao na me plan him total of 7 hectares. So 7 hectares siya me plan lo bungbung, it's both cacao and coconuts. But 5 years ago me kati mol kata all pla coconuts. Kasi you pla kam na lukim na me replant them coconuts too. Rehabilitate them 7 hectares of coconuts. So I've been involved with them cacaos since 2001. Me no got formal training long cacao or long agriculture. It's an interest that me kisim long how me can giving the public service, how I can continue to look after myself. Because Bougainville 2001 time me come and we just recently signed the peace agreement, Bougainville peace agreement. You know, planting something not been started yet. It's a big difference from what I came Bougainville me come long and Bougainville now you start long. So time you planning 7 hectares from me start walk close to one time cocoa board, walk close to one time all normal program siya come na one time cocoa board me establish bungbung come up for some model farm. Through the cocoa board, me bring in PNG CCI come inside, because at that time bungbung tasol I Badwood Garden long. So bungbung is a PNG CCI cocoa board certified seed garden. So apart from time you establish him the nursery blomi, me looking more some time you start harvest. The surrounding community only no got good pla. Only got ground. They had existing blocks, but the material have been cut in open good pla. So me looking more some the only way that we can help him all is by working with own community extension program blomi. So to date I've supplied about 3,500 clones. The company sold farmers blomina. Time you drive come on top. If you can look him sample along extension work program blomi and start to come the road. So we've I've supplied 3,500 clones to go along all farmers. Na sample of long listen down low here. Long me plan introduce him, start him bungbung one time 18 clones that CCI been supplying at that time. But within this period from 2005 it come up now. Our field experience and me so me long one of the best clone long ground long buka na North Bougainville. So as a result of our involvement, me plan now reduce him number of clones from 18 to 7. So I'm just plus 7 clones now, and we started delivering all farmers. long long start of the sol, ani long private program lo mi. We've supplied as far as 10 foods. So long work kakao lo mi got you got I have a farm long 0 kilo 10 foods, 15 hectares. We got narapla lo here we got 7, maybe I count them 7 hectares lo here. Na we got narapla 5 hectares on top long bonus, and then we just recently we start replanting now narapla 13 I think long Mata Cruz. So that's the involvement from Milo industry to date.
What's your Pemana involvement in the basic project? The role of the
Yes. Time this program come up, lo PhD, me apply because me believe also with my existing involvement, I'm better placed long bring him this program come inside long existing extension program lo me continue that all. Na me proud also out of plenty of money been apply that the PhD program na World Bank I look sabe lo me na give me this opportunity long participate na help more farmers long Stellato constituency. So total farmers ani long program lo mi plan 828 farmers. Na mi play Karmapim Old Stellato constituency. Start long Lonhan na go lo Yeta. And me proud because initially time even start distributing cacao as a private private businessman, a private cocoa nursery man. Interesting of big platform. Now I can't keep up with them pace long demand long cacao because the increase of price has played a very important role long making this play interest to come up. So today, long program long Stellato lo Pemana mi play manage him operate him tripla seed. So me play operate him tripla nursery. Nursery 1, 2, na 3. Nursery 1 31,600 poly bags. Nursery 2 23,786. Nursery 3 60,000. Total me play holding currently 115,386. So we are already supplying from nursery 1. To date, we have supplied a total of 28,200. It go along 94 farmers, long 300 per farmer. And we apply yet to supply by 139,200 seedlings, long 734 farmers. Long tools distribution of long sakatias na boso 102 farmers isi more tools long finish 726 farmers yet to receive tools long. Basically what we want to do is we will supply tamal farmer kisim seedlings long. So today that's what we've supplied today. This week we continue to supply all sample of farmers. We want to be fair as much as possible. That's why we supply all get triple areas: Lonhan, Malasang, Angan, na Yeta. This is the first time. We must talk. And first time this I'd say Buka, but most so long area blomibla and first time one pla agency, one pla agency come na directly helping me pla. And we been talk long first pla discussing me pla got one time team we been come long working awareness long all. The PhD program, Lomi is the first complete program where I start long process supply chain na go finish all keta. Plan the program been come na mino bagarap mall program no kat. I've been involved with a number of them, not as a direct beneficiary or participant, but Mr. Harim na mi look. Plan the program come to sol supply Sanapmol or Central Nursery or District Nursery, supply cacao na finish. PhD program I'm differently. Now I was impressed with it. Long time Martin one time Mr. Karina alvin come the first plus sit down now talk working awareness. Now me been expressing this hamamas that this is the first program. I mean deal one time all shortfalls or issue me been raising with regard to the way the other programs were run. And first program where it come directly in all man of place and the people that is sabe long industry or involved long this process long supply the delivery cacao na support na extension support long make sure that the cocoa that is delivered is not only delivered but actually planted along the ground na helping people to look out him provide the farmer with the necessary tools that emba require him long make sure that the plant emi karim na benefit him purpose long this program that the Oldonasi can deliver in Lomipla. So I'm very happy. I'm optimistic that the impact already Mipla feel him long impact long how much cacao me supply initially I need the private program Lomi. Time Mipla says scaling wet bean, I'm also a wet bean buyer and a processor. Time Mipla go road we can actually see the difference long and the difference long quality na long size blow bean. The difference long wet bean will come out long display improved planting material that we've been supplying and the wet bean long all black cacao or all black cacao long before. I had the Mr. Leonardo Plaman 2 weeks ago just to have an idea of the impact long all cacao we've been supplying initially. Na me go visit him block long because I need the program Lomi, me plan sa supply natin. I had my extension officer actually overseeing planting. Na me yet time extension officer working planting, me siya go one time more. So the time plus supply to now, the program of PhD, my extension officers are physically there. So what we do to ensure that the 300 plants me plus supply is put on the ground. My PhD extension officers only physically go, sila one time farmer, na farmer must dig in past them 300 plus hole. Farmer must dig in 300 plus hole, and then the me plus supply cacao, na extension officer by stop while he's planting the cocoa. This is totally different. It's a new experience. Now me as a person who's been involved in the industry, me hamamas because this is the first program that will ensure that ogata cacao we supply I actually planted. So long Monday 2 weeks ago, me go visit him. Pikini Mary Blong, one flower farmer who came and requested that me plant in block Blongham. It's only along the road. Now me ask him on that Monday, you kiss him how much? How much money you kiss him that on Monday? 968 kina. The wet bean. Na narapla pamalo hangan cerah. I'm lead pamalo hangan. I'm no kamino lukem. I'm salim pratablan kam na tok me like him 300 more. Now you go talking Fidelis or some me kiss him 1056 kina. So the impact long all farmers we've been supplying before, we can look in finish. The impact that this halving look sabe long World Bank program involving me long let's start with the constituency. It's going to change this place. I'm by changing this place. So on behalf of people long constituency long now farmers who are directly benefiting, participating in this program. Me like talk thank you long PhD program. Me like talk thank you long all money panis program. Long World Bank, long all Narapla, all donor friends. Thank you long come Lord bless. PhD program and got big impact because and come direct Lord bless. The program is based in the village. It's not based on one plan. Another half by come distribute nothing, no God. The farmers are working with the lead partner to make sure that the program is delivered. We've recently Salim Celestine go along training. Celestine come back now. This week all by sitting down strengthening program also we can work on training. We've also received basically all the tools. Tools are staff storage shed or semi people talk. The tools are delivered time Pama come Kishim Kakao. Two supplementary come up finished. We're now in the process. It's a bit late, but we're now in the process of identifying supply workman now. But helping Lomipla setting up this flower. Thank you. For some even talk about time me finish now. Me come involved with this, and I've been involved with this the cocoa industry for almost 24-25 years now. And me come involved with less long because me believe also the agriculture sector. In this instance, the cocoa got capacity. Right now, it is the tree crop enough long finishing flesh. With the increase long, initially time we start, a bag of driving was about 300 kilo, 300 to 350. Now the price has skyrocketed. This morning, Pemana is paying 107, 1,710 kina per bag. So I don't get a buying point for me. Price so me believe also for Bougainville long come up to develop cocoa and one key critical industry you can say the same place. Because I'm involved in more than one place. Everybody has a block of land. And the approach is to basically work on Tamil farmers. Help them more. The farmers know. Only salary look at them cacao. I'm kind program of Santa Sol. By coming inside now, help them all farmer long. Schooling more long new plan management techniques. New plan wave long management block long. On the ground, you know, ground in no long extent. It's not ground no grow big block. The size of land you got me one kind. My involvement is basically long time help more farmer long. How do we improve how about you improve him yield? So how about you double it? And or some story lo you play long to play farmer lo me. The impact me play looking finish. So long me play long Bukana lo not our priority long Bukana lo not Buka especially long building good house. So and time you play around now you can look impact you come up easy. People are building new Tamil Kishim good pay long cacao. They look buy them all hardware material and start to build them up all house long. For Bougainville, for Buka, for Chisalotop constituency, for Buka, for North Bougainville, for Bougainville, and I guess for Papua New Guinea, leadership must focus. You may got forex problem, you may got money short long way, and yet it was just reported that cocoa alone brought in so much for Bougainville police matter, almost $500 million kina. And you just imagine, suppose you may continue long, working more kind, using more kind of program, long work on them all people, the impact will be more. Now, plenty heavy where you make a patient now in terms of shortage from cash, kind problem. and by you begin long deal one thing. Because you make it a sabe. That you export plenty of cacao go, the revenue back come inside. Improving country below you. We are program from Black Salata on the click. But I think if we can replicate the kind of program also and manage them successfully, the impact will be enormous. Now, Narapla, tropical industry come inside behind, all can hide on top long and so. Me talk thank you now. That World Bank even looks at along effect below me that I was already helping people and come inside them. We should do more of this. Below me, I want to replicate what I'm doing on a larger community, on a slightly larger scale. Narapla or semit okay, me involved me koko driving buyer along Bougainville now. One of the leading koko driving we buy as far as Arawa. Just to give you an impact of the cocoa long Bougainville. Long last year when we started as a driving dealer long Bougainville, from May to December 2024, we spent 44 million. 44 million long selling period. Now, with the current price, we're spending roughly 800 to 1.2 million a week. I'm currently buying between last week, we plus supplying 926 bags long egg month. So we are now we've increased to almost 2,000 plus bags a month. So that's the impact cacao you got now long Bougainville. I don't know what's happening outside, but that's the impact. This year we're expecting that by diploma, because in comparison to the period that we buy last year, we used to do about 500 bags per month last year. Now I go or some you 926 bags 1 week. That's what we buy. So I'm optimistic that by December, all government by reporting also cacao we bring him diploma income again. And I think it's going to surpass the Bougainville and by surpassing Tanis Mipla supply Bougainville producing last year by 1 ton to this player.
So, during the PCD project, what is Pemana assisting farmers with diversification and other crops such as
Sorry.
beyond the project, PCD project, what is Pemana assisting farmers with diversification and other crops? I've recently look, past time me play using past time existing crops, copra and cacao. What we've done, I think, suppose some level sa kama dami past time, me simply click wave long planim cacao na copra the same block. So we've now, because the time by you like cacao ba struggle time you planim one time coconuts. So time all the demand can be born or chairman or schooling or lapun lomipa or planning 8 by 8 or 8 by 10 or 10 by 10. And then time cacao come behind or pushing us all anid long coconuts. As a result long extensive in more lomi long on time coconuts KIK na cocoa board. Me look him na me thinking okay how do we one kind system by me use him long make sure some cacao is maximum production longan na but coconut no suffer. So this line one we've gone now instead of 10 by 10 me go 20 by 20 by 10. So this line coconut stop na mil me rausim na me double plant long narapla line. So the line coconuts was a stop long 10 mitaya me rausim na clear him block cacao. So that but me replace him long same line. So instead long 1 block coconuts, you got 2 block coconuts now. So that me larem cacao, you got 4 line cacao long 5 by 5 and need long this block. So that's I'm now start carrying now. So I've got 2 more years looking the yield long em. So mi tralem this pla long lohia behind by me go lookim na long Cherokee mi pla go tu na mi pla lookim. So all cacao all coconut and that's the reason why mi been rosim all coconuts. So that mi tralem sa ni pla planting style. Okay, long as soon as I karim na mi lookim em alright. And now I'm encouraging all farmers blomi long look long em. And me no like forcing more. I want me like try na lari mo look na all it is make him decision on how it's going. I've recently come back from Leh. Me go talk one time, meet one time cocoa board. Sorry, coffee industry corporation. Na we should be having a visit from them very soon. Long area Blomipla. And then I also want to provide the opportunity long 10 puts new pla 11 hectare blomi and by cacao na coffee because Bougainville used to be a very big supply of coffee people. You won't believe it, but you go inland Sadlong Buina Kamantap, you go further inland and top of mountain or hills, coffee stop finish. We used to have plenty of plantation or binsanim golong cocoa coffee plantations in the past. So me like looking potential long intercropping coffee one time cacao. One pla line coffee, one pla line cacao. Or one pla coffee, one pla cacao. So that you may try and make sure that long one pla have ground or Pama reaping maximum benefit long. If they can harvest 2 or 3 crops, all the better. As long as you right long all this crop long coexist. Tami stop lo le me talk to one time one pla exporter long kava. So when me even go around long LAS before. Nami even borrow him some planting block kava before. Me borrow him now I'm kava ready. I'm running first trial kava too. Suppose kava can coexist one time coconuts na cacao. So I'm all road where me na company blomi by walk now with them all this existing farmers, see how we can intercrop so that all can kiss him on our plan. Sorry, benefit 2 plus 3 plus time 1 plus block.
There's a period and days, so the only plans for sustainability with the farmers now.
I think we've extended by another month, but then no long plus time. I hope we can complete delivery by this time. Me pespla trial planta long all hybrid lo tabilo tu. So some all farmer the beneficiaries pespla hybrid long tabilo. So they're already bearing sample long all. Me to plug long tin puts long plantation with tin puts na. I'm Karim now. Karim so. I think the one pla road by me pla can harap na meet him like this pla like one farmer is supposed me pla kisim harap this pla hybrid was I'm cutting period long all clones takes 6 months, roughly 6 months, 5 to 6 months, and I doubt whether me pla meet him this pla supply more at farmer. So me talk one time PNG Louis finish. But then I'm bringing some of these seedlings he come from Tavilo, so that me like because it only takes 3 months. Long I'm ready to me deliver. So this plan you have hybrid from Tavilo. Me planning finish some current finish. There are some supposed to be around the road, but people look at current finish. Go along. We're working very hard to make sure that me plan meeting this plan deadline of the program. Long. Supply more farmers, but even suppose me play periodic catch up on the me play, we are going to complete. Me play completing because I've been doing it. Now this play financial support from PhD is going to make sure that me complete it. So when the period program finish, we're not going to stop. But me play completing because the member of no two one play deliver by me play rolling out program long and by July. So we are going to make sure that MIPLA completing this plan, delivery of MIPLA. Now, we have much true, suppose PSCD can continue to monitor MIPLA, or some part belong, commitment belong, make sure that Pemana, it completes him contractual obligations belong and long farmers belong. So, I want to assure PSCD, Milaka sorry more donors, that whatever happens, me or some lead farmer, because I've been doing it, it's part of what I do. Even without any direct assistance, me deal with them, me say deliver him. So, I want to assure PSCD that time contract finish, if there are outstanding planting material that MIPLA must deliver him, the tools, we will deliver. It's part of what we do.
So, are there any technical support for, I mean, we have the tools here.
Yes.
Apart from the tools, for are there any trainings to the farmers for them to improve their cocoa quality?
People are waiting for Celestine, but you do already more training programs. Mrs. Sikna, me play daily click, but also me talk. As a private sector necessary operator, I've been doing all these things. So, me like assure in PSCD that this project, me play continue to run in training. Because look at them cacao, and we go to different stages. You go, big plus. So, we are going to complete it. We've been doing it now. Me have a muscle, Sam. I have a farm law here that, and I have all farms for different stages where me play run through into more farmer, me play long. Me play got display experience. Now, if there is any additional expertise by me play like him, and by me play ask him PhD or who's again he can help me play along. Me apply too long this plan matching grant. Me apply the matching grant long look 1+head. It's in line one time long term vision long me or some lead farmer, but I'm already throwing around the idea long farmer blomina. In fact, me instructing more long. I think 2 or 3 weeks from now, I'm plus sit down and start look long home cooperative. And so that I become the lead farmer and lead investor. So this long cooperative. So that we want to look at how people can double him can benefit. Because for some time you've been walking out lick long 1% down low mipla. Suppose mipla get a farmer, this pla 800 plus farmers. Mipla home cooperative. And the concept is to supply every month by one farmer is supplying 10 kg wet bean. It comes from cooperative. Cooperative by buying back wet bean, na dime, na weigh, na dime. This plus 800 plus farmers long end year. And by cooperative making 2.2 million. So me like organize more so that me play increasing earnings long. But with if I'm successful long matching grant location said, we are now focusing on downstream processing. Because the capacity na volume is like finish.
So you identify some challenges.
Yes.
The project wanted to.
Yes. Long project. Basically, the biggest challenge me got is some farmers is slowly click. Long ready more block long me play. But I'm alright right now because necessary from me play with us taking a bit of time. And some of them say even when it's a small place, the information is a bit slow. I'm number one. Number two, one big problem we facing is basically the expertise. Workman. So some time or some family sick, workman by down the click, all bada, you come, go weekend, you kiss him extra 3 days. So big problem people facing is basically workman tasola. Otherwise, generally we are on focus, we are on track.
Tami sa katolilik heavy mi pla deal one time. I don't envisage any major problems when mi pla face him. One time come lo Celestine ma pla complete this pla process now. Lo working more awareness. No got lane issue. Or some talk this pla. Thank you lo Eugene. O geta land use all agreement mi pla starting finish. But Pemana basically mi pla operate long hablo mi pla yet. So we don't have any real land issues long. Tools even slowly click. What time you're right, I'm come up finish. We are basically supplying tampa mai kisim kakao long.
So overall, what's your opinion of thinking the project, the PCD project?
Also me talk. Impact people in finish. And the PhD program and by changing lives for people. We need to take and I'm grateful that PhD come the right timing because me looking more some cacao price will remain high. The impact that this project is having and will have the lifelong ordinary people long place and big platforms. People will now afford good building material, buy him school fee, buy him health, buy him when I can something or like him. Plan the program even come to Bougainville. Me talk thank you to the program. PhD and me addressing straight all critical issues that me also am the lead farmer, lead local cocoa hybrid nursery owner. We even got one them all programs. Or some even talk past them. Plan the program come, set him come, select him all big company, exporters, even select all coffee exporter too long. Highlands or Karim kam lo Bougainville or Karim kam Monpil Karim kam lo Bougainville kam planim lo here or sanap nita sol nursery. Naida also. PhD and I've always had issues when time all this program. Because almost a completing process, almost a completing chain, almost a building all kind, all key critical infrastructure or some roads. PhD and me starting tam lol geta na finish. Na tam kakao karim and me plana all farmer ba me plan look out me plan. MEC part, hard part and PhD helping me plan long. Na me one pla leading Pamalo long place. Me talk thank you. That PhD me say working this work but me short little. PhD come inside and me basically double him, not triple him, quadruple him effect blow me. Long help more people. But at the end of the day, me man lo place. I live with them. I know what they want. Heavy blongol, me carry. Heavy blongol tamol sleep on them, me sleep on them same heavy. I'm me grateful and thankful long PhD. Lo look sabe that to me no bakaram more big black company no got. But the best people that can deliver this black program are those that live with the people of place. All we need him na mi hamas long is the supervision long. As a program working now. Na come lo ipla close to keep me pla honestly. So me pla continue working more.
Are there any plans raised forward in terms of diversification and commercialization of products?
Your license, export license,
Oh, sorry.
and your processing.
Yes.
Yes.
But I hold an exporter's license. 3 years ago, me to play and export him 30 tons you go along Shanghai, along China. At that time, price even too low for us. So that's why me play looking more some me play to hold him driving dealer's license. Me hold him wet buying license. Me hold him got license. So I'm actually involved along the entire chain. You go on top. So I recently received one time helping along all man. We are hoping to start exporting in the very near future. The price is quite lucrative right now, and
Mi province, as a driving dealer, we've been buying all the way to Arawa. Mi province come back long, Thirput Stasol. By July, mi plava expanding go all the time buin as a driving dealer. Mi have a mask because mi play we cash mi plus I pay cash. Now se mando place maski prasi tamblo. Tami looking piece blow man tas of place I'm thinking I want up. Because so I've recently received a grant from the ABG long begin long look long the opportunity long downstream process. So we'll be visiting some buyers close to time. Time we got on good agreement now, but we play start buying machine and we start crushing cacao on a commercial basis. We've recently trialed our electric dryer on half side, and it's an effort to make sure that the cocoa that we crush and quality. And, so that's where we are. And I'm need diversification. So we long term we want to go big long. Basically, helping more people, growing volume so that we can have that capacity long, that volume long crushing. At least you go long powder level, then you start exporting more, making all chocolate now, chocolate drinks blowing yet of place. Bougainville is already pioneering a lot of these things, and logically scale. I think the opportunity is there for us to go slightly big, and one time volume, MU black and MU black. So 3 years from now, we will have cacao bastard, and I believe also the future is very bright. Long kata Pemana, ni plan one man involved in industry.
When you start what time you start supplying seedlings from farmers?
Yes.
I believe some of those farmers they are reaping cacao now.
Some people only sit down, yeah. Some people only sit down.
So
Some people.
you personally, what's your biggest, like if some people politics and see name or say they are doing like what they are doing, but actually not you doing. So what would be the satisfaction personally? Are you only talking about misali this la mixing how much money?
My biggest satisfaction time me go na me looking cacao karim na emi talking me I'm hap kapaya. One plus tab ben plus story plus is sitting right here.
Yes.
I'm going to build a new house and behind by you plan interview man, but me have a skin kirap. I'm also one businessman of flesh that I may have a mask now because me have member can seem like long. You know the feeling is different. So recently that name long and Alvis Hanga, and he died last month. Na Alvis Hanga I'm lead guitarist blow string band blow papa blow me. So time asking him talk some bikini you mila pun now. In a few album the planning block blow me na me talk no got something. So we play come out in the nation planning. That was 3 years ago. And the time only talking me long how much kisim Monday. Me no say about me talk one. Because me been go visiting block long one plus pieces block cacao with dialogue block. So we be like kissing back bad wood na come. I'm so great. Me have a mass. I'm satisfied that work blow me and me send him life long, and that because me start the community. Now work blow me not place and long pulling me block at one time. You want to click so that all two can enjoy life. I'm only for my staff. I tell you what, 3 or 5 years from now, me like you black I'm around back, and just to see, just to visit and look at the impact of. Now you play thing, you play workman, marry nothing. No, lo me play Catholic, you Angelo ya. Or me talk to siya. You Angelo, you come save me. We are farmers. Me get out farmers. Program do plus or come na improve him further. Helping me plus long gain new plus skills. long manage them better so that the yield instead long how much 10 kg can go 20 kg. It's been the greatest satisfaction of life for me to be able to come start a place, big businessman, politician, the national parliament, the ABG, but you know, there's no greater satisfaction in lifetime. You can use him well for you. Doesn't cost anything, so to speak.
Okay, last, what does PNG 50th anniversary means to you in the context of agriculture and rural development? And what message would you like to share with the farmers?
Long this pla, mi pla ka celebrate too. Also, mi pla ka mapinis. Pos meri mas gimo lo said. The Bougainville PNG 50 set will be the best. No can record this pla happen. But we want kisim tu pla sample kam. Long kisim sample by soy mol. We already we ahead. Celebration ba mi pla ka map long this pla long kata district na mi chairman. Mi pla edim sampla mo mani wanta. People long time PNG ready no celebrating 50 years long. We encourage them all farmers to walk. Walk. Because we got a long way to go. All the money we've been got time PNG kisim independence, you know, you may short lick. You may short lick. Leadership first. Focus I mean wrong lick. But I think long this one, 50 years he come now, and leadership got opportunity and the impact all let it look in. All looking all data away, all agency or some cocoa they give him all. KIK give him all. PNG CIC give him all. The writings on the wall. Everybody knows. Just all extractive industry, they've only come up, only got big money, come bang. But they are not sustainable. Agriculture and fisheries are all but sustaining independence. All it needs is leadership. You must refocus na using the agriculture sector, using cacao, using coffee, using coconut, cardamom or something. Work on them all people will place. Because time all people will place, or involve nation by develop. All it requires now is also me talk. Long farmers long. Work hard. And put in money you kiss him long. Cacao blue long, coconut blue. Reinject him, reinvest him, go back long or block blue so that you can double him, triple him harvest. You mean no can wait lo government, like expecting government lo come na work long. Government got plenty problem. I believe that you may yet start him, you may show him, and then you may although now I look him, well come na help him you may. Suppose you may sit down and wait him government na donor, and by you may something will come up, and then by you complain. But life blow you, personal family blow you. You've got to work hard long, make sure you look at him family blow you, and then when you're doing something, but you can ask him government long help him. But at the end of the day, all farmer, Papua New Guineans, Bougainvilleans, life blow you me. We got to grow our well-being long. You may use him ground, use him soil water long. Make him independent, so got more meaning in life, you mean. And plenty time by you looking for commentary or money complain. Oh, you mean independence 50 years now? Life is all right. Life blows something all right. And life blow you mean money place in all right. The government can only do so much. But we control the resources. We control the land. The land is ours. All we need to do is grow the land. Use him ground long come up him life blow you mean. Yeah. Live lo mi blow some or farmer as me appeal on leaders too. Me appeal on leaders. Long work close do and them all people of place. Use him all grant government give you me. Long focus long agriculture. Focus long fisheries. Because I'm wait as all by me helping people. I'm wait as all by me growing. We need to grow the nation from the ground up. From the ground up. Now, plenty man sa bakarap ng DSIP na or Grand Block government. All Grand Block government. All leaders have been making decisions long, all got good plan intention. Long all leaders who are custodians of those public funds, long growing place. come up in place. Invest if they can refocus. Now putting more emphasis on agriculture, on fisheries, long industry that people will participate long. You will grow this nation. It's not rocket science, Grace. Growing this nation is not rocket science. You calculate the total population. How much is Taplo town? The bulk are in the rural areas. They're either farmers or they're fishermen. So if you have a government that's focused on using the population to grow this nation, to increase the tax base, you're home and host. Papua New Guinea, 50 years. You don't need them rocket science. We don't need nuclear fuses. We just need leadership with common sense to focus on what man of place. Now come up with independence. We got more meaning to improving lives for him. A politician now. Who lives in that politician?
But I think that's all. If you have anything more to say, you can summarize things.
Me like talk thank you that's all. Makim Pemana some lead partner. Makim all 800 plus farmers. But on this occasion, makim all the people of constituency from Mipla. Now long on Narpla Hap long Bougainville where I think Bougainville where participate in the PhD program. You'll have an opportunity to talk to them. But me like talk to the PhD. For coming in right, long place. Now helping long implementing this platform. The impact is different. The impact is different. This time around PhD, me implementing program long place, long place there. It's dealing daily contact on them with farmers. The impact me black and peeling finish. And 3 years from now, suppose all workman got opportunity, come visit him program. When you come around Lobuka, come call in. Look him impact on PhD. The case block Salato, I can assure you the impact by God, the amount of money by gold pocket long or farmers and by big platforms. And by enabling more now long affording school fee, health services. Now basically only something to improve in life long. Because I believe that is what the program should be focused on, targeting all farmers. Now, case block PhD, me talk thank you. Me talk thank you that this program now and me completing this supply chain process. Time me like finish me like talk thank you to the road. Me go around on Monday and me plus stop on them on the lead farmer lo hap na. Me plus no sabe by kissing me to bla or grabbing me bla or karayo. Because me big bla lo hap. Na me say around you go bush lo hap panem kakao. The impact is huge. I don't know how to express it. But on man place better expression. Yes. Now, I used to buy about so many bags long this area. Now, I'm almost triple because long in the road so I can now go on top where no got or Pama no got road before. Now Pama we couldn't bring cacao lolly come. All current come now. Now me plug go to new planting to come up. That's the impact blow infrastructure, basic infrastructure. That's the impact. All project which are well coordinated. All Mana Mary Iranisla program are emotionally attached to this program. Because Lomi yet, without that emotional attachment to the program, and by me making nothing. Let me talk thank you, long program, but most importantly, finish, we talk thank you all workman and work Mary. And for those that had that vision and that emotional feeling long helping me, thank you now. God bless him, you brother.